I'm sorry about that. The app just closed out. Anyhow, so like I was saying, it doesn't look like the relationship takes off the way you want it to right now at this point. If you decide that you want to put in more effort, see where it goes, maybe confront him, talk about your feelings, let him know how you feel, then that's fine. Like you have the freedom to do that. I just think that it doesn't look like the relationship turns into what you want at this point. It could be frustrating, and it may keep you in a holding pattern where you're kind of stuck in this situation for some time, especially with the hangman. Hangman is like feeling like I'm sitting here, I'm stuck, I can't move forward. You got to think about what's important to you. If you, what, yeah, My thing is that if only one person is initiating contact and putting the effort in, that's not a relationship. It's not. So I don't know, like if it were me, I wouldn't do that because I would just feel like, look, it's got to work both ways, and if it doesn't, then I wouldn't. That I wouldn't be the only person putting in effort, but you got to do what you're comfortable with. You have other options coming in if you choose to walk away from this. If you don't, you could find yourself sitting in this situation for quite some time. But if that's what you want and that's what you're hoping for, then that's your choice. I can't tell you, go move on with somebody else. Just take whoever. I wouldn't tell anybody that, but you could be stuck in this situation for some time. T. Vet, is there a solid love commitment before the end of the year? I get a 33% chance you have a solid commitment before the end of the year. Soleil, general. Intuition is spot on. Listen to your intuition. Your life is moving forward with the Hangman in reverse. You have the Magician. You can pretty much manifest anything you want. Two of Pentacles. Life becomes a little bit more balanced. Six of Rods. Starting to feel success and good fortune come in through perseverance. Walking away from things that no longer serve you put you in a better place. You might have something to celebrate around money coming up. Soleil, how will my auntie's Candace's interview go tomorrow? Okay, how's the interview going to go tomorrow? No, you can't have the cards. You can't have the cards. It should go well. She's got something to celebrate. She's not holding herself back. Five of Pentacles in reverse. She could be paying off a ticket, a loan, a credit card bill, whatever it is. She has a wish, put it out into the universe, and she may be feeling like she's got something stable, work-related. Three of Pentacles usually speaks of a work or a business relationship. She could get that job tomorrow. London, will my partner come back home tonight? Yes, I think the partner comes home. Can you just not sit so close to the end of the bed? Sit over there. All right, sit over there. I mean, you got a lot of nice toys here to chew on. You want to eat the remote? You want to eat the remote? You got this. Look what you got, this nice toy. You want to eat the remote? Yeah, that's much better, right? You chew on that. Miss Ronnie. Had a reading yesterday and was told that my ancestors want me to put my heart into tarot and earn my spot at the table. Is it a good thing? I would say yes, it is a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, I would do it. I would continue. Yeah, why not? Little Virgo, how would the Cancer react if I asked him to meet up tonight? I might hold himself back. He might hold himself back. I don't know if I don't know if it's there tonight. Tonight may not be a great night. April, Greg hasn't messaged me in a few days. Is he dead? Does he think I'm upset with him? All right, he's not dead. He doesn't think that you're upset with him, and you will hear from him. You will. You'll hear from him. Georgia, is RS missing me? Yes. HR. May I please ask when my husband will start his new job? He had a job offer back in February. Oh my God, but because of the virus, everything is delayed. God damn it. Might be in September. Could be in September. Nesbo, what's coming for me in the near future relationship? Okay. Okay, when it comes to a relationship, somebody from your past returns. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be an ex-flame or an old lover. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody that you already know, a familiar face, comes back and is quite passionate. It also looks like when it comes to finances, you're feeling very stable with the Three of Pentacles. You could have a new job opportunity, a new job beginning, and you have a wish, put that out into the universe. Perseverance takes you places, starting to feel a little bit more balanced, feeling successful around money, finances, and you have good luck coming in over your life. So things should start to turn around for you in a good way. Love, Olivia. Is Freddie talking to someone other than Natalie? Mm, 70% chance, yeah, he is talking to somebody else besides Natalie. Talia, may I have a general for the first week of August? First week of August should be good for you. The first thing is Six of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more respected and balanced at work, feeling like you're being well compensated. Love, money, abundance, fertility. If you don't want children, be careful when this card shows up. The sun comes out the first week of August. Something to celebrate happens the first week of August. And feeling balanced with the Two of Pentacles. Not bad. Should be a good week. Miss, I see that you're looking to do something you're not supposed to do. Yeah, don't laugh. Play with this thing. No, we don't want that. We want to eat cards. We want to eat the remote. We want something that's okay. We want to be a pain in the neck. Jessica. Me and the Sag never actually dated or communicated because he was just playing mind games and acting immature. That I left, but I got told by other readers that he wants to come back and work on it with me. All right. Okay, what it shows here for me at this point, it doesn't mean that things can't change, but there's heartbreak around the situation if you start with this guy again, because he's not prepared. He's got a lot of weaknesses around him, and he's got a lot of choices around him, so he's going to continue to play mind games. Justice is in reverse, which would indicate that you're either not seeing justice in the situation, or he's not being honest. There's been not good karma around it. I would be careful with this. Sagittarians are known for being all over the place, and they're known for being very exuberant and kind of having their hands in a lot of different things. And I don't think that he's any different. I would be careful with him. If he hasn't come back yet, it doesn't mean he's not going to. Actually, it would be very Sagittarian for him to show up again. But see what he says when he shows up, because the energy around the situation with the Eight of Cups is that somebody walks away from the situation, and if you said that you already did, it could be you again. And sometimes that's what needs to happen. Like sometimes, like you need the guy to come back again so that you could realize, I'm really sure that this is what I don't want, and that may happen. You may realize that this is not the kind of person that you want. You don't want to be involved with head games. You want someone who's going to show up and be there. You want someone who's going to do what they say what they do, and life moves up forward. You know what I mean? Avery, you're going to go in the crib. I'm going to put you in your crib. I mean, more often than not, in all of these situations, the person comes back at some point. And then it's at that point when you decide whether or not you want to continue with it. You may find that he's been gone for some time, but really hasn't done all that much growing. Josette, this month, what would happen if I pulled back? Okay. Let's put you in your crib for a minute, okay? Let's put you in the crib. I'm sorry if I moved you all, but you know, none of my clothes fit right, so that's what happens. Okay, what would happen if Josette pulled her energy back from Dre? It would make him really nervous. It would make him really nervous. He still looks like he's a little bit stagnant and not really moving forward. And you may feel like you got a long road ahead of you, but he would get nervous. He still looks like it's going to take him a while before things change with this guy. He still comes up as having burden around the situation. I would try it. If you're not getting anywhere with putting all this effort in, then I would try pulling your energy back, because, you know, like I say to everyone, if you're not getting what you want out of the situation and you're putting in all this effort, you got to pull your energy. You got to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It just doesn't work. And relationships are a two-way street. One person can't be doing all the work and the other person doing nothing, because it just doesn't work that way. It gets very out of balance, and then it causes a lot of frustration. All right, I think I made it through everyone. On this one, Josette was the last one, so I'm going to go to the new live. See what happens there. Oh, that's the old one. Oh my God, what a mug. What a mug. Okay, now on this one we've got London. Will he want to apologize and work things out? I don't know that he's going to apologize. He comes in as being indecisive, and there's sharp energy around him, and there's arguments. Aside from that, there's also weakness around the situation. I don't know that he's going to be the one apologizing. He may come back and be argumentative. I don't know if he's normally like that, but that's what shows up today. Gabby, how is my partner feeling about our disagreement? Anxious. a little bit disrespected. Not happy, not real thrilled. Also pulling his energy back. He's pulling his energy back a little bit. Little Virgo, how did my ex feel about the message I sent him? He feels like it was unjust, but he feels like it's a little, like he's also undecided. I don't know what you said to him. A little bit argumentative and a little bit uprooted. Shayavish, how does the Gemini feel about my last message? Good. Like they've made it to the top of the mountain. There's change coming in for the better, and there's things are going to start to grow and evolve. A little Virgo, for the Cancer question about hanging out today, I don't think today is a good day. It doesn't come up high that he's going to be responsive or that he's going to be able to. Gabby, what would happen if I reserved more from my partner? He may feel unstable. It could bring in some sharp energy. And he may feel hurt. He or she, or I don't know who we're talking about here, but there's like betrayal or hurt around the situation. You know that, like, I'm a huge fan of like communication, so I feel like people need to like explain to each other how they feel rather than like playing games. The only way that I tell people like to put, the only time I tell someone pull your energy back is if they're putting in a whole lot of effort and they're not seeing the other person doing the same. You know, it's like if you, right, if anybody, like if I had a friend, my friend Joe, say for example, if I called him every single day, if I texted him every single day and he didn't respond, or if he responded, he was short with me, if he always ended conversations and left me hanging, like I just would stop. It wouldn't even be something that I would think about. I would just naturally withdraw my energy from him because I would feel like he's not responsive. But yet for some reason, when it comes to people that are in relationship, like they inundate the person, like they think that this is going to cultivate something. It's not. If the other person's not responding, or they're not putting in enough effort, then you doing more is just going to throw the relationship way out of balance. Like, you know, think about somebody who's like done that to you. Like, have you ever had this happen? You're waiting for someone to text you back, and then somebody else texts you, and you get so fucking annoyed. You're like, oh, no, you're not the person I was waiting to hear from. You don't want to do that to the other person. You know what I mean? So that's when I'll tell people, pull your energy back. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and the relationship is decent and there's not a third party and everything is really going well, I don't suggest playing games. I really don't, because why? If you're upset about something or something isn't working for you, I would just say, tell them what it is. Gabby, why does he feel disrespected? I don't know what went on in this disagreement, but what it shows is he feels like he's got a long road ahead of him, like nothing is changing and things are kind of stuck. He's got a little bit of regret around the situation, but I don't know what the disagreement was. I don't know what you guys were arguing about, but that's what it shows as a feeling like either someone feels disrespected, then either they're feeling like you're not hearing their point or you're not seeing things from their side or you don't understand what they mean. But it's like not giving his feelings enough thought. Yeah, more or less. Josette, so Dre doesn't want to lose me, but he's slow to move. Well, yeah. He doesn't think that he's in danger of losing you right now. He does not think at all that he's going to lose you. He thinks that he's got you right where he wants you and he can do whatever he wants. And for him, it's like he just does nothing. Now, I don't know if I'm right in saying that, but that's what the cards show. They show that this is not someone who takes a lot of initiative in any area of his life. I mean, maybe that's wrong, but it doesn't look like he's really ambitious right now. Could be a stage, it could be a moment in time that he's going through, but right now it looks like he just doesn't have a lot of ambition, and he knows he's got you, that he can guarantee that he has you where he wants you, and that if he were to come back to you tomorrow, you would take him back. He feels that. So he doesn't feel like he's got to work for it. He doesn't feel like you're going anywhere. Now, if that were to change, I think that he would still feel like you're there. He wouldn't really believe it in the beginning. He would think you're playing games with him, but it would make him slightly nervous that you were really going to leave. But he's still slow to take action. I don't know. I mean, you could have a conversation with him about it and see what he says, and see how he feels. Spicy Pisces, Benji's feelings for me. It looks like he thinks that you're creative, kind, attractive, hardworking, funny, a nice person. Like there's romantic interest, but there's a third party here. Is he involved with somebody else? Because it looks like there may be a third party around. There could be somebody else here. Cat. Will he pay me for the amount I ask? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you get what you ask for. You may have to fight for it.
There may be a millionaire in our midst, a new millionaire, a second prize winning Powerball ticket worth $1 million.
Oh, well, then maybe it's you that feels disrespected and not him. But disrespect came up around him. But it's funny because people do that. People, they always turn shit around. Everyone does that. Yeah. I'm not surprised. The thing is that in all the years I've been reading for people, it seems like women tend to get upset over a lot of little things. And that's what men have a hard time understanding. Like, men don't think that men don't feel that the same things are as big of an issue. Like cheating is a big issue, lying is a big issue, stealing is a big issue. But like, if say a couple's hanging out with a group of friends and somebody's girlfriend is nasty or makes a rude comment, guy doesn't make that a big deal, but the girl does. The girl's like, well, this fucking bitch, and I'm not gonna, and you didn't say anything. But meanwhile, like, the guy is like, who gives a shit, just let it go. So it's like men and women can be different with what they think is a big deal, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised for him to think that, where you would feel disrespected because he's not listening to things that you think are a big deal. And I'm not surprised that he would think it's stupid, because that's how men usually act. They usually think things like that are stupid. And women think that they're a bigger deal. It's just how we are. We're just different. London, is my partner, wait a minute, did I skip someone? Deb. Is it just going to be platonic or romantic between me and Brendan? We got back in contact after months of not speaking. Okay, let me see. Is there a romantic connection between Brendan and Deb? It could turn romantic. It could. I wouldn't rush things. You guys just got back in contact. I would see where it goes, but I think that it's going to turn romantic at some point. London, is my partner buying gifts for other females? I don't think so. New me. Is Nicole coming to party? How will her energy be for me? All right, is Nicole coming to the party? I'm not convinced that she's coming to the party. I don't think she wants to. But if she does, it's going to be sharp energy. She might come just because she wants to see what's going on, or because she's, wants to make sure that she's made, but she doesn't want to go. She doesn't. Mr. Maurice, do you see me paying off my bills in 2 months? Okay. It might take a little bit longer than that. You know how life is. Shit always comes up. I don't think they'll all be paid off in 2 months. Before the end of the year, it's possible. But 2 months... Gabby, am I handling the situation right? You got a 70% chance, yes, you're handling it right. I answered that one for Shayavish, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. London, what is my partner doing? What they're doing right now, I can't tell you exactly what they're doing right now. I don't know. But what it shows up is that they feel very weak. They may be spending time with a friend that's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They could be asking this person advice, or with the Hierophant, they may be doing some sort of a spiritual practice if they have one. Whatever it is, praying, yoga, meditation, something of that nature. If that's not them, then or they could also be doing that with a trusted friend who's an earth sign. They feel very weak. That's what comes up around them right now. Spending time with a friend is possible. And also a spiritual practice of some type. Oh, Love Olivia, I said yes, 70% chance. I do think he's talking to somebody else. Gabby, how does my partner feel about me in general? Thinks that you're strong, happy, attractive, kind, caring, nurturing, sometimes a little argumentative, sometimes a little bit insecure, but overall successful. Okay, I think I made it through all the super chats. Did I? I did that one for Shayavish, right? Didn't I? I'm pretty sure that I did. I remember saying the name, but did you have 2 questions? If you had 1, I definitely did it. If you had 2, then I might have skipped 1. Anthony, will the Cancer girl recontact me? How will she? She's blocked all communication. She could unblock you. That's no big deal. She is going to contact you at some point, and I think it's going to be through social media. I don't think it's going to be a text message or a phone conversation. I think it's going to be through some type of social media. If she's blocked you, like on Facebook, she may unblock you. You might all of a sudden start to see her shit, and then you'll know that you're not blocked anymore. And then we'll go from there. That could be, if she might not have the nerve to reach out to you, that's what she's going to do. And you'll know you're unblocked because you'll start to see her come up. London, is the Virgo telling him not to be with me? I get a 33% chance of yes. I don't really think so. Lucky Rose, will my Gemini and I move in together? Not anytime soon. Doesn't mean it can't happen in the future, but it's not coming up right now. Gabby, how's he feeling right now? Like the love cup has run out and he's feeling disrespected. That's what comes up. Yeah, and a little bit unhappy. You know the sun is always good when it shows up, but it's like a delay around happiness. All right, let's cut off the super chats. I'll answer for the moderators, and I will try to get to some of these other people. And then I'll be back on tonight about 9:30. Day and night. Vi is waiting for me to text her. Okay, let's see. Is Vi waiting for me to text her? So you will. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen right away. Sonia, why Sam didn't reach out? Oh, damn, it disappeared. All right, I'll get back to it. And Yukriti, H's actions for me in the near future. He may be perseverant. He may want to hang out with you or go someplace with you, and things could evolve between you and him in the near future. Kay Faye, oh, damn, it disappeared. Shit. Sonia, why Sam didn't reach out since the last day we spoke? He's got a lot of anxiety around him, feeling like he's put a lot of hard work out into the universe and has not seen it pay off. He's pulling his energy back from everything, not just you. If I were you, I would reach out to him before too much time goes by. Mihak, will I hear from the Libra again? Yes, you will. It may take a little bit of time, but you'll hear again, yes. Mel, when you begin to make progress with your spiritual awakening, oh, okay, that was not a question. Zara, what actions will take Libra towards me? Okay. He's prepared to come forward. You should be hearing from him. I don't know. There may be a third party interference, but he's got a lot of interest in you and he's coming forward. Yeah, he's going to be looking to hang out, move the relationship forward at some point. Might not happen right away. It may take some time. Brandy, what's going on with my spiritual awakening? I think you're doing a great job, but you're going to have some more experiences in the near future because your intuition is growing. Um, and you've got success. Now, you have a little bit of weakness here. You may feel weak. Who knows? Something might happen. You may have some kind of an experience that kind of knocks you over a little bit. I mean, that can happen. You know, like you may see something or hear something, or you see something out of the corner of your eye. It frightens you, and you may kind of feel weak a little bit. That's okay. You'll move past it. You remember, it's a journey. There's ups and downs. It's a long and winding road. But you've got a lot of happiness around you coming in. And you're growing and changing. Keep working. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, because, you know, it's a journey, and it's hard to be on a journey like that when we're living in such a shitty world. You know, like most people only care about themselves. I shouldn't say most people, but most people aren't looking to, like, they're selfish, you know, and it's okay to be selfish to an extent, but, you know, if we started looking at the world a little bit different, like we're really all one, and if we start working together rather than against one another, we'll all get to where we need to go. I always say, like, if you try to build a house, you have, like, there's the cement, there are the bricks. One person, it's going to take a whole long time to do that, but you have a lot of people, and it's going to get done faster. So I feel like when you're on a spiritual journey, but you may be on a journey where a lot of people around you might not be, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have a lot of pitfalls, but you're doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Processing COVID-19 tests. So today we announced that the state will distribute $30 million for local governments across New York to help ramp up contact tracing efforts. We're told those funds will also be
Daz, you could post a question. Kay Faye, will I meet a romantic partner this year? You got a 70% chance, yes, you do meet someone this year. Sarah, will I ever have a chance with Themis for a deep conversation? And if so, when? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not impossible, but it could take a long time. It may not be until like next spring. Mel, current energy for me. Okay, current energy around Mel. Divine timing. And grounded. Grounded energy around divine timing. That's not bad. That's good energy. Really good energy. Being at the right place at the right time. Okay, I am going to go now. I'm going to take a break, and I will be back on tonight at 9:30. If I didn't get to you now, if Daz isn't here, I'll put it in the community page, and she can, she or he, I don't know, can do it tonight at 9:30. I'll answer it. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you. Zara, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.